Hello everyone, welcome back to SBR Pythons. I hope you're doing well. Today we've got another clutch update for you. This was clutch 2022-09 and you can see it was a very small clutch. I'm trying to put the ivory pied, which is a little bit of a sneak of what I'm going to show you in a minute, back in this clutch without getting bitten. Right, let's see if we can get this done whilst they're in a good position. So, pairing was a unknown banana, which I hatched out 2 years ago from a Banana Gravel Het Pied to Enchi Pinstripe Yellowbelly Calico, supposedly Het Pied. Kept him back, kept his brother back. This year was just about trying to prove out exactly what was in those animals. So I paired one to the ivory pied, had 7 eggs, but unfortunately all 7 went bad during incubation. And then the father to this clutch went to a pied and to a Yellowbelly Het Pied to see if I could prove out the Pos Het Pied and whether he was Yellowbelly or Gravel. Right, I've set the scene. So, 2 eggs. Well, initially he didn't breed the pied, and then we had 5 eggs from this banana to the Yellowbelly Het Pied. Only 2 eggs have made it, which you can see on the screen here. But what I'm going to say off the bat is, oh my god, in terms of odds, smashed it again. So I proved out all the genes in the male from these 2 eggs. So what you're seeing on the right, if she wants to calm down, is... Yeah, chill out, girl. Come on. It's not need for that, is there? Right. We've got... Let me put the other male out the way. Right. So we've got an Enchi Calico, 100% het for... 66% het for pied. I was going to say 100% because I'm fairly sure she should prove out from that ringer. You can see there's no Yellowbelly or Gravel. I don't believe influencing this this female. Let me know if you believe there is. But I believe this to just be a Calico Enchi. I'm not going to try and sex her because I will get bitten. But, you know, as I'm looking down the sides here, I'm seeing maybe it is Yellowbelly or Gravel, which could even create another question. But anyway, I've got this labelled as an Enchi Calico. Let me know if you believe there's anything else in this animal. But this obviously proves out the dad to be an Enchi and a Calico because it can't have come from mum. Mum is definitely just a Yellowbelly Het Pied. So that's answered 2 questions. And then if we just push her out of the scene and we bring her brother in, you'll see that her brother has then answered the other parts of the question. So I'm really hoping that the camera, and I can see it is actually, is picking up the yellows here. So in the egg... sorry, I should mention that this video, there is no egg cutting. I was going to say in the egg cutting, but actually I cut these off camera. The reason I've done that is because these 2 eggs did not look healthy whatsoever. Sorry if I just shouted at you, I'll turn it down. But these 2 eggs just did not look healthy whatsoever. They look really bad like the other 3 eggs, so I cut them off camera with Most Wanted Pythons and another breeder, Peter Kaboth, and just said, look, I'm going to cut it with you guys on call because I don't think there's anything going to come out of these eggs. So, first of all, I should say, really happy that he actually hatched out 2 animals, and to prove out all the genes in those 2 animals which didn't look healthy is a whole nother story. So, yes, in the egg, I had no idea what this animal was. Obviously, it was just a white animal, and I was therefore fairly confident it was just going to be an ivory. Now, even just an ivory would have proved out the dad's genes, because that would have confirmed that he was a banana, Yellowbelly, Enchi, and Calico from these 2 animals. Being a Pos Het Pied to a Het Pied, it was effectively a het to a het. So it should be 1 in 4 to hit a pied. But with only 2 eggs, to actually hatch what you can see here from these yellows that are coming through, and also the head stamp is a dead giveaway, is an ivory pied. So we've actually proved out his Pos Het Pied to be 100% Het Pied. So that answers another question. Now, it's not completely answered what the dad is, but it's answered a hell of a lot. The reason that I'm a little bit gutted on this is because actually, for the reason that you'll see now, if I just pop him for you, you can see there's penises there, right? Hemipenes. Fantastic, right? Not really. I really wanted this to be a female ivory pied, possible Enchi, possible Calico. And it also completely confused me for a little bit why this was male, because if you think from a male making banana, everything that's non-banana should be female, right? Yeah, this is a banana. So this just confirms this is banana. I don't think I'm going to be able to capture the eyes. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. But it has also got red eyes. So I spent the entire morning going, what the bloody hell? How have I hatched out a female? A male, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, David Bennett at DS Pythons went, you bloody idiot, it's a banana. So this is a banana ivory pied that is possible Enchi and possible Calico. Now, you might think that answers all of the questions in dad. But for the very reason I'm about to show you, I'll show you exactly why it doesn't completely answer the questions. So, typically, dad is not going to stand still or sit still, right? But, as I've just alluded to, let's see if I can pick him up, right? We've confirmed he's banana. Well, we knew he was banana from the start. Now, you know, it was just a case of what else is going on. But, come on, dude, sit still, help me out here. We've also got, as proven, Enchi, Calico, and Yellowbelly in the mix here. Now, the reason I say it's unproven is because if you look at the belly on this animal, right, you wouldn't think there's any yellow belly influence in there whatsoever. Especially, let me just grab his brother. So this is the brother to the dad to this clutch. So stay with me, guys. This is the brother to the Banana Gravel Het Pied to Enchi Yellowbelly Calico probable or supposedly Het Pied, right? This is an unconfirmed banana. But based on what I've just shown you and what we've proved out in his brother, I believe this now to be all of the genes. So a banana, pinstripe, calico, Enchi, Yellowbelly or gravel Pos Het Pied. Now, going back to this clutch, and why I say you wouldn't believe the other male is Yellowbelly, is this is his brother. And you can see, right, that is very clearly a Yellowbelly or gravel. He's got that influence all the way down his belly, not that he wants to sit still for the video, bit like his brother, right? Cool, you've seen his brother, now let's go and get the dad again. Cool, so you've just seen his brother, and now if I show you the belly again, after just seeing his brother, you can see that's a pure white belly. So this left me with two questions. One, looking at the purples on this animal, and I don't know if the purples are going to be picked up, if not, I don't know how to show them to be fair, but there's purples in here, you can see, here's purple, right? So this leaves you with two questions, right, because I don't think the Enchi Calico is Yellowbelly or gravel. Let me know in the comments, because if she is, that could even more create questions. But I don't think she is, which means that could this boy have been highway? Potentially. But because she's not a Yellowbelly or gravel, I believe this boy therefore can't be a banana, highway, calico, Enchi. He could be if she's a Yellowbelly or gravel. That's what I'm saying. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, right? But then that also leaves the question, especially when you look at the tail here, right? Could this boy be a very, very unusual visual pied, right? Spoke to higher respected breeders, you know, in the UK and also abroad. They're saying no, which is fair enough. I would tend to agree with them. But then you would say, why has this boy got absolute no Yellowbelly influence? So it's a bit of an unknown still. So although I've proved him out to be a banana, Enchi, calico, Yellowbelly, I still need to work out why he's not really got that Yellowbelly influence and whether he's gravel too and could be a highway, or is he a wacky, unusual pied? So the way to do that is just to pair him first of all to a pied and work out, obviously if it all came out pied, then we'd know he's the most unusual looking pied out there probably. I don't think that's going to happen, so I think the only thing to do is to put him back to another Yellowbelly or gravel or something and see if I hatch out highways or super gravels to prove out if he's a gravel as well. But there you go, guys. Anyway, I'll get his son back in frame and we'll just conclude on him, but that is the dad. So there we go. That's the clutch. 2 eggs. We've absolutely smashed it in terms of proving out what we wanted to prove out. Really happy with the results, guys. As I say, from 2 eggs that I genuinely didn't think would hatch. If I thought they were going to hatch, I'd have done an egg cutting video. So that shows you how much confidence I had, or little confidence I had in them actually hatching. Proved out exactly what's going on. Almost, you know, we could have just hatched out 2 Yellowbellies, which would have answered nothing. So really, really happy. And you might think what's happening with the surplus. So the female Enchi Calico Pos Het Pied will be available. Fairly sure she's going to prove out, so that's a nice opportunity to get into the Calico Pied project, which you'll have seen another egg update recently where I talked about what I'm trying to do with Calico in the Pied. And then this male, you know, ultimately, I got the question of, do I want to repeat what I've done the last 2 years, in the sense of, do I want to keep this male and try and prove him out as Enchi and Calico, like I've just done with Dad, but on obviously a visual Pied scale, or do I let this boy go? Realistically, I think I'm going to do the first option. It's a really nice ivory pied to keep. It is banana. It could be Enchi. It could be Calico. It could be a super incredibly powerful animal. And it could be, you know, the visual version of Dad. So, yeah, I think I'm going to keep this male. But let me know what you think I should do in the comments. But yeah, just a really nice, and I will say a really nice ivory pied. And I don't know if the banana will keep some of these yellows coming through, or whether these yellows will disappear with age like they have for my adult female ivory pied. But there you go. That is the clutch. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you're having a great season, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.